Hi everyone and welcome to Woofbert VR. This is a virtual gallery on the CV1. Let's have a little look. It's a beautiful day out. Wow. It's a beautiful foyer. See, I've had a wee look at the tutorial. So, Woofbert VR, art virtually anywhere. The Courtauld Gallery, Somerset House, London, England. Iconic French Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings, no less. And the Turner Contemporary, Margate, England. Helen Frankenthaler. Okay, we shall have a look in here. Here we are in, wow, we're in a beautiful gallery. And we have a tablet we can bring up for information. Edward Manet, 1832. Do we want to exit to the lobby? No. So yeah, we can go right up to this beautiful painting. We can see all of the detail. We've got lots and lots of paintings to look at. This one here, we can do this.
Come with me to the Folies Bergère, an elegant centre of nightlife on the Rue Richier in the heart of Paris. The year is 1882.
1882.
Are you
I've just
admiring the
whisked
barmaid's chic black ribbon choker? Suzanne is a Parisienne after all.
Suzanne.
Her prominent pendant is not only fashionable, but also meant to focus our attention upon her florally embellished décolletage.
Ooh.
Are you confused by how the barmaid seems to be in two places at once? Her mirrored counterpart seems a bit more solicitous and engaged than the woman directly in front of us. Champagne, a luxurious, sparkling wine, is available for the bar's most elite clientele. Vermouth and Basset nearby can be purchased for less. Suzanne is a barmaid at the Folies Bergère, where the artist Edouard Manet first met her. She has come to his studio several times now to pose at a makeshift bar he created to replicate the setting of the nightclub.
Wonderful. What a wonderful blouse
Suzanne
you have on.
dons the tightly fitted dark velvet uniform worn by the barmaids at the Folies Bergère, which she has adorned with flowers. As a server, she is intended to be on display and to use her looks and charm to attract customers to the bar. While the crimson and white flower corsage draws our attention to Suzanne's figure, it also makes her low-cut, lace-embellished top a little less risque.
Wow. Every
Manet
time
is
I'm in my
effortless
head,
and
that
effortlessly
chap
seen,
in the top
a
hat
reflection that doesn't line up with what it's supposed to
moves his
be.
head.
Are there two different women here?
He looks like
Or two different
Littlefinger.
realities happening simultaneously?
Wow. There's about 6 realities happening at the minute, mate.
The debonair gentleman in a silk top hat leans towards the counter, procuring a drink, or maybe engaging in some other kind of exchange with the barmaid.
Hey, mate. Have an orange. Or a beer. Or both. An orange beer.
Manet's picture is all about the gaze, about people watching, seeing and being seen, like this fashionable woman surveying the room with her opera glasses.
Oh.
The
She
bar
looked.
at the Folies Bergère embodies modern life by offering a reality that is complex, beautiful, lurid and mysterious, caught through quick glances and oblique angles. The man also happens to look a little like a younger version of the red-haired artist Edouard Manet, himself a frequent visitor to the Folies Bergère. Aren't these oranges
Ooh,
delightful? Imported from the Americas, the vibrant citrus fruit is an exotic delicacy.
thank you.
Melancholy, or even bored, the barmaid's distant expression is rather hard to read. Of course, she might just be exhausted from working long hours.
We know what that's like. So, amazing that we're actually inside. If anybody remembers the Van Gogh picture where you could walk about, Starry Night I think it was
in Paris,
brilliant.
where
This
the
is
barmaids,
fantastic.
shopkeepers,
Wow.
dresses or milliners are rarely paid a livable wage for their labour.
And the narration, everything is
The
absolutely
oranges add a wonderful pop of colour to the composition,
spot
and
on.
contrast beautifully with the adjacent green bottle of creme de menthe.
Creme de menthe. And some Bass lager. Lovely. Wonderful. Are we done? Is that on a trapeze?
Electrified crystal chandeliers.
Electrified
glamour
crystal
throughout the
chandeliers. So yeah, and look at that, we're back out again. So yeah, we were just in that painting. Every time I moved my head, your man in the top hat, he moved his head and looked very, very good. And we have a narration out here as well, so
We are standing before Edouard Manet's last major work, a tour de force from 1881 to 82.
there you go. And everyone, I think, has that, has a narration. Lights up round so you can get more information on it. And the detail. Oh, so you don't need to listen to the narration. You can just bring up the tab. You can bring up Impressionism in Paris. And this is Banks of the Seine at Argenteuil, 1874. Amazing, and you can really get in the picnic.
This is a preliminary version of one of French 19th century artist Edouard Manet's most important and controversial works, The Déjeuner sur l'herbe.
Oh, controversial, that one. Hey, wow, love it. So we'll just skim through some more. My goodness, there's physical graffiti. Album cover outside. Okay.
Always restless, motivated by financial concerns as well as the desire.
Wow, I think this is called Nevermore, you know. My last video. I love it. We're just going through them pretty quick. The detail on this scan, or in this scan. Oh. Love it. So this is Gauguin.
Paul Gauguin's 1897 painting, tellingly named Te Rerioa, The Dream, is suffused with compelling symbolist ambiguity. This interior scene of two Tahitian women, a dog, and
And
a
a
sleeping
sleeping
child
child.
evokes a
Outside
strange
is a path,
sense of
a horse and
languorousness
rider.
and heavy quietude. An opening behind the figures reveals a horse and rider on a path outside, though this scene may be a painting instead. The room's two walls are decorated with large, primitivized figures who, though somewhat
Superb. As I say, we can't go through them all because we have another room to go through, and hopefully you will get yourself a chance to check it out. Yourself, because
Aubin
very
represents a fashionable Parisienne, a subject matter that increasingly attracted Edouard Manet from the 1870s on. This is one of 5 depictions the artist made of a young society figure and family friend, Marguerite Conflans, though it can scarcely be called a typical portrait. Shown in profile,
superb. There's some modern art down there. I call that one microwave. Hello.
A shrewd businessman, and one of the foremost modern art dealers of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Ambroise Volard's name is inseparable from the careers of Paul Cézanne, Henri Matisse, and Pablo Picasso, as well as several other artists
You walk away and it stops. So there you go. That is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Love it. Exit to the lobby. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let's go and have a look at the Contemporary coming soon. Still a beautiful day. The Turner Conspiracy Contemporary. Helen Frankenthaler. So I think this is a modern art. I think she is, isn't she? Am I in the right place? Turn it. So here we have the early 60s and 90s. Painter of scale and common the work of fellow abstract artists in America, Morris Louis, Robert Maxwell, and Jackson Pollock.
An evocation of a spiraling sky merges with a tumultuous sea. Swirling waves break against rocks. The rocks evolve into a sea serpent. Paint is dragged and smeared, creating a mysterious landscape, at once rugged, intricately detailed, and changeable. The musical illusion of Frankenthaler's title, Overture, hints at a possibility of synesthetic equivalence, in which...
So yeah, this is one of those ones where you like it or you don't. But if you see everything is art, you can see the detail in this fan. It looks absolutely fantastic. But yes, I'm a believer everybody can do art. It's only when you stick some money on it. There's a minion. There's somebody wearing a rift. Looking that way. See? Isn't it? It's called the Rift, isn't it?
Eastern Light of 1982 offers an internal landscape juxtaposing darkness and incandescent.
Yeah. So we shall have a look at another couple.
In Burnt Norton of 1972, a rosy evening sky issues forth from behind a boundless dark mountainous mass. A grey sliver of horizontal line in the foreground coexists peacefully, evoking the surface of a lake, mirroring the vastness of space and time. The title of this work refers to a poem by T.S. Eliot in which he addresses concepts of universal order and an understanding of salvation tied to an experience of the present moment.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the little orange one. What do you think it's called? Saturn? The sun? Is it simply the sun? Saturn! Holy Cremula! Typical of Frankenthaler's vivid silk-stained palette of the 1960s, hot and cool colours. No, let's hear some narration.
While Saturn is not a literal depiction of the planet, Frankenthaler rather ambitiously evokes the essence of a celestial body, or perhaps the primordial moment of the entire universe's creation. Typical of Frankenthaler's vivid soak-stained palette of the 1960s, hot and cool colours, a pure mineral...
So you go. Let's go have a look down here. There she is, creating one of those masterpieces. Each to their own, girls and boys. I caught up.
Throughout the 1960s,
up.
and Frankenthaler occupied a second-floor studio in a building in New York City on East 83rd Street and 3rd Avenue. The space was afforded great light from a long wall of south-facing windows overlooking 83rd Street, as well as another set of windows facing east onto 3rd.
Wow. So, here's a studio.
Frankenthaler often used raw, unprimed canvas, which was laid out on the floor. Sometimes it was cut from the roll, sometimes it wasn't, but the canvas was always tacked down before she started working. Painting on the floor allowed her multiple...
Yes, painting on the floor. We've got this, we can have a look at some
Helen
slides.
Frankenthaler did not have a slide projector in her studio. These images
Very
come
slow
from an
to turn.
extensive 1969 shoot with the noted photographer Ernst Haas. His photographs, which show Frankenthaler's progression while working on one canvas, give us a sense of the physicality of the process, use of materials, and openness to experimentation and risk.
Oh. Turned off. So here we go, we've got...
Frankenthaler used an array of tools, including the kind of wide, thick brushes you
would use for decorating a home. We'll go wash your hands. Put on some tunes. Wow. Oh. So there you have it. This is if you want to create some art, get yourself a gigantic room, some Dulux, you're good to go. Amazing. And we're back out again. There's Saturn. I like a white square on white background. That one's quite nice from now. I like that purpley one.
In Blue Fall of 1966,
Fall.
a monolithic
Of course
slab
it is.
of intense cobalt blue is pulled downward towards a narrow ledge of yellow ground where it mysteriously disappears.
So there you go. That is I haven't been facing the right way the whole time. Woofbert VR. Check it out. It's on Oculus Home. And it's pretty good. It's worth doing just for the lady painting. Check it out. You get a free orange. Yeah. See, if you don't have to shoot anybody, you don't have to kill anybody, you don't have to race, don't have to practice. Just, let your brain have a wee bit of a wander. Why not? Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye.